So this evening we're going to be doing a really lovely de-stress, relaxing class. It will be just 30 minutes, allowing us to wind down from the day, to let go of that feeling of being on all day and switch off into a bit more of an off mode, to let everything go, to chill out. Okay, we'll just give everybody a few moments to arrive. As always, if you do have any questions, please feel welcome to ask. I'm always open. Sorry, I'm really blind, that's why I have to always look right up at the screen. I always think, set my face a bit too close. Okay. If you have a blanket this evening, feel welcome to bring that alongside. You can pop it on during your Shavasana. We'll take a slightly longer Shavasana this evening, just to relax the body down. So sometimes it's nice to have something warm nearby. Don't worry if not. Yeah. Okay, let's get started in 1 minute. Let's begin on our mats. We're going to begin lying on our back. So when you come down, just coming down onto your bum, place your feet as wide as the mat and then allow your knees to drop into the centre and then just roll down your spine. So the feet are as wide as the mat, ground down into all four corners of the feet. Close down that hole at the base of the back, so draw your belly button down to the spine. Just creating no space underneath here, let it go. Allow one hand to come to the heart, to the chest. One hand to come to the belly, gaze goes up to the sky. And then softly, softly begin to flutter, close your eyes. And as your eyes close, allow your breath to slow. Notice if you're holding any tension in the body. Do a little bit of a body scan, and if you do notice tension, just focus your breath there for a moment. Focusing on releasing out any stresses or strains, little niggles, any annoyances in the body. And then beginning to bring your attention into the breath. So with one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, you can begin to feel the rise and the fall. Tuning into how that inhale and exhale feels. Allow the shoulders to drop down. You can leave one hand on the heart, one on the belly, or you can allow the arms to come down along the side of the body. Palms face up to the sky. Body is open, shoulders are open. Just focusing on a soft inhale and exhale. It's a natural breath. Scanning around the body once more, noticing any of those niggles, those sensations. Check if you're holding your glutes. If you're holding in your belly, we love to hold it in our belly, let it go. Check that the feet are grounded down, but you're not gripping on with your toes. Your palms are open and the fingers are almost flopping out to the side. Completely relaxed. The chest, the shoulders are open. Release the tongue from the top of the mouth, unclench your jaw. Just check that the muscles in the forehead are soft. The muscles around the eyes are soft. Your whole face naturally begins to soften and let go. So you drop down into the mat, releasing out, letting go of your day. And then together we're going to take a deep breath in, taking that breath all the way from the base of the belly into the mid-chest and then into the upper chest. So we breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hold the breath there, open the mouth and then sigh it down, let go of the breath all the way down the back of the spine. Breathing into the belly, into the mid-chest, into the upper chest. Notice as that chest puffs up, finding space. Open the mouth, sigh it all out, let go. One more time, breathing in, belly, mid-chest, upper chest. Puff it up, open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. And then allowing your lips to lightly touch, begin to bring your inhale in through the nose. And either gently out the nose or just imagine you're blowing through a tiny straw, so a controlled exhale through the lips or through both nostrils. Breathing in through the nose. Controlled, soft exhale. Breathing in through the nose. And this time as you control your soft exhale, begin to flicker open your eyes. Just allowing that light back in. And continue with that gentle breathing in through the nose and either out through the nose or blowing through a tiny straw. You're welcome to try both options and see what feels best for you. And then in your own time, take your knees apart, heel toes your feet so that they come to about hip distance. Extend your left leg away, draw your right knee into the chest. Clasp your hands around the shin and just draw that thigh into the body, squeezing it in. It's a really nice way to begin to detox the body when we just squeeze that thigh into the belly. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, use your left hand to just guide that right knee over to the left hand side. Twisting in the body, a gentle supine twist. You don't need to bring that left knee all the way over. If it's more comfortable, you can allow the knee to hover. It's your choice this evening whether or not you want to keep the right shoulder down or it can be lifted. It's just a slightly different twist. Wherever you are, keep the back of the right hand down on the ground and check that the left hand is just gently guiding that right knee over so we're not pulling. The gaze stays up to the sky. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, long exhale. One more time, breathing in. This time, as you exhale, extend the left arm away from you and just roll onto your tummy, extending the right knee out to the side, coming into our half frog. You might want to wiggle back onto the mat. And then take your right hand over to the left hand side. So you're just lying here down on it. You can use the arms as a little pillow if that feels good. Take a moment to wiggle around and find out what feels comfortable for you. We're all got different bodies. Just check that you draw your right knee up to about the same level as your right hip. Gaze is down. Leaning on our arms as a little pillow. And you can either stay here or you can extend your arms away and begin to lift up your chest just a little bit. If there's any pain in the lower spine, stopping. Exhale, release it down. Try drawing your arms in closer together. Head is down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, take it down. Slide the arms further apart. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, coming back down. Allow the arms to separate. Take them either side of the chest. And then draw your left leg up so that you come to find your full frog position. So our knees are out wide and we bring the arms forward. If you can come down onto your forearms, great. If not, just staying here up on your hands, propping up the body. Think about drawing your belly button into the spine. Keep your gaze down. Think about sitting your bum back. Make sure that your feet are flexed, so it's as though you're kicking away, literally like you're a frog. Think about drawing the hips down. Gaze is down or just a little bit ahead to the top of the mat. Don't worry if you're facing the back of the mat, that's fine, I'll bring you round. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, bringing yourself up to your palms if you're not there already. Knees are underneath your hips, palms are underneath your shoulders, finding our tabletop position. And from here, we're just going to begin to make some little circles around to the right, bending into the elbows to take us around. Still facing the back of the mat. Return to your breath, breathing in through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Changing direction. Focusing on that breath. You can experiment a little here with the size of the circles, noticing what feels good in your body. And then we'll all come back to find stillness in our tabletop position. From here, really grip down onto the mat in the fingertips, so you're gripping on, and then bring your body weight forward and back. Just a few times. Notice how your core automatically engages. Release it out, tuck your toes, sit your bum back and come so you're facing the back of the mat with your hands clasped, and just begin to make some little circles with the hands, releasing out the wrists, letting them go. Keeping that breath nice and soft. Release, shake out the hands. And then as you inhale, bring yourself back down to your all-four position, holding here just for a moment. And then if you can, begin to take your palms out to the side so the fingers face either side of the mat. And just take some little sways left and right, releasing out the wrists. If this becomes too much, stay back here, just making your little circles, your figures of 8 with the wrists. Last one, take the palms behind so that the fingertips are facing back towards your knees. This is really quite an intense stretch, so don't worry if it's too much, don't come here. If there's any pain, please stop. If you can make it there, just begin to make some little rocks, very, very gentle, releasing out the wrists. So really nice one, especially if you're working on a computer, keeping your wrist in one steady position for a long time during the day. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Return yourself down onto the mat so that your forehead is down, you're planted down here. And then in your own time, point your legs away and then draw your left knee out to the side. So we're coming into our half frog on the other side this time. The knee is at the same level as the hip, so just check where that is. And then check that the left foot is flexed, so the foot can be kicking away like you're that little frog. Remembering, just as before, you can either be down on your forearms or you can come up onto palms of the hands, whatever feels good for you. And then just holding here in your half frog. When you're ready, thread the left arm underneath the right arm and then send the right arm over to the left hand side and just holding here. If you want to lift up, you may. Exhale, release. Draw the arms in so they're like a little equal sign underneath you. Begin to bring the forehead down and you can just rest here for a few breaths. If you'd like to, you can raise the body up a little, just seeing how that feels. Remember stopping if there's any pain in the lower back and then return the forehead back down onto the top of the hands. Breathing here, keeping it soft, deep breath in. Long breath out. Breathing in. Exhale, return the left leg long ways. Extend your arms away and just roll yourself over like a pencil roll. So you come back onto your back. Extend your legs away, wiggle back onto the mat. Palms face up towards the sky, and this time draw your left knee into the body. Clasp your hands around the shin and squeeze that left thigh in. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, use the right hand outside the left knee just to take the left knee over to the right and enjoy that beautiful supine twist. Just as before, extend the left arm away. Don't worry if the left shoulder is off the mat or if it's down on the mat. Just see what feels best for you. Don't worry if the left knee is down on the ground or if it's raised. Again, just seeing what feels good. Sometimes it feels nice to hook that foot onto the back of the right leg. The important thing here is that we're finding the twists and our gaze is up to the sky. Focusing on that soft, soft breath. Breathe it out. Breathing in. Let it go. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, bringing yourself back up through center. Plant the feet down on the ground. Take your knees into the chest a little and then hold on to the back of the thighs. Point your toes and we're just going to take some little rocks up and down the spine, balancing on our sit bones when we reach the top. Holding here, soft and gentle. Taking the last one and then hovering here, pointing your toes. Opening up in the chest, around the shoulders up to the ears and then allow them to drop back and down. Holding here, holding steady. If you wish, you can extend the arms, spread the fingers really wide. Open that space in the palm of the hands and stretch out the fingers. And then maybe scrunch them in and release them out. Like you're flicking off water. Draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, cross the legs. Give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Let it go in your back, facing the front of the mat. Don't worry if you're not here, just spin around and come and join us. From here, take your legs around behind you. Come back to your tabletop position. Plant your hands down on the mat. Tuck your toes and just hover your knees. And then begin to extend the legs away. Bending left and right. Coming into the laziest downward dog you possibly can. Letting it go. Slowing the breath, pedaling it out. And then together we're going to find a moment of stillness. So take your feet hip distance apart. You can be raised up onto your tippy toes, your knees can be bent. Think about drawing your belly so that your belly reaches right onto your thighs. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Make sure your hands are wide. Palms are gripping down onto the mat. And then on your next inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, draw the right knee through to the nose, plant it down in between the hands, drop the back knee down. Breathe in. Exhale, extend that left leg, coming into our half splits. Breathing in. Exhale, begin to draw that right glute back, and then maybe you want to raise the toes up to the sky. If your leg isn't straight, please don't worry, you can have a little bend, that's absolutely fine. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it forward, knee is bent, and then raising up, clasping the hands, placing them on top of the thigh. Breathe in, reach tall. Exhale, drive the body forward, bending into that right knee. Slowing the breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right knee so it's back above the right ankle. Send the arms up to the sky. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Notice how good that feels. If you want to take a little back bend, you may. Breathing in, gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, reaching up tall. Take the hands either side of that right foot. Tuck the left toes, extend away in the leg. Take the right leg back. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, drop it in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Release your toes. Coming up onto your fingertips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw that left hip back, extend, lengthen in that left leg. Draw your heart towards your chest, opening up into our half splits. Remembering that we want to take our toes up to the sky if that feels okay. If you can get the legs straight, then wonderful. Start to think about drawing the left glute back, leveling out our hips. If your leg isn't straight, please don't worry, that's absolutely fine. Just take it to wherever feels good. Think about sending your chest, your heart towards that left big toe. Breathing in. Exhale, bring it forward, raising up, clasping the hands, planting them down on top of the left thigh. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, bending into that left knee, drawing it forward, feeling that beautiful stretch on the inside of the hips, on the inside of the right thigh. With every inhale, we lift up and we find this sense of lightness across the body. And with every exhale, we extend further away, bending into that left knee. Breathing in. Exhale slowly with control without putting weight on the knee. Bring that left knee back above the left ankle, and then inhaling, sweep the arms up to the sky. Gaze follows if it's okay on the neck. Exhale, cactus, bending at the elbows, maybe taking that little back bend, maybe going a little further this time. Gaze up to the sky, breathing in. Exhale, use the core to help support you as you reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release them down, tuck your toes, extend your legs back, coming to find your plank position. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows along the side of the body and bring yourself down softly, softly in one line until you reach the mat. And when you get there, forehead comes down and just wiggle out your hips. On your next inhale, bend your knees, sit back on your heels. Drive yourself back up to your all fours and then sweep your legs around so that they're out in front of you. From here, just move the fleshy bits away from your bum. Bend into your right knee, take it over the left leg. This might be enough for you. If it is, that's absolutely fine. Just keep your fingertips behind you, propping you up in the body. If not, take your right hand behind, fingertips face away. Inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, take the outside of the left arm outside the right knee, and just use that connection to twist you round. Your gaze comes over your right shoulder. Suck the belly in to give yourself a little bit more space. Breathing slowly, keeping that inhale nice and soft, and that exhale long and fluid. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release it out and just come and take a tiny little counter twist over to the side. Feels really good. It's probably my favourite thing to do. Inhale back up through centre. Extend that right leg away. Draw the left knee in. Cross the left knee over the right thigh. Remembering you can stay here with your fingertips down on the mat. Just think about lifting up in the body. On your next exhale, you may send your left fingertips away and then inhale, raise your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, twisting so that the right elbow is outside the left knee, and use that connection to twist you round. Your gaze comes over your left shoulder. Slow the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Long exhale. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, release it out, taking that lovely counter twist over to the right hand side. Coming back up through centre. Plant your feet down on the mat and then begin to roll yourself down so that you're lying on your mat. Take the soles of the feet together so that you allow your knees to drop out to the side. We're creating this beautiful diamond shape with the lower half of the body, our Supta Baddha Konasana. Check again that that hole at the base of the spine is filled, so draw the belly down. If it's too intense on the hips here, just place some blocks or some pillows underneath your knees and your thighs just to prop them up a little bit. If it's really uncomfortable, then just extend your legs away or take the pose we started with, which is like this in reverse. The knees come in, the soles of the feet come out. Wherever you are, when you're comfortable, allow the palms to come down along the side of the body. The palms face up towards the sky. Together we're taking a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Deep breath in, the biggest breath you've ever taken. Really fill up the lungs. Maybe you take an extra sip in. Hold it there, open the mouth, sigh it out, let go. One more time, breathing in. Fill up the lungs, extra sip. Open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go, and allow the eyes to flutter closed. Notice as the corners of the mouth lift in a little smile. Maybe it's because that breathing felt good, or maybe it's because it felt a little silly. Whichever way, it doesn't matter, no one can see you. It's the beauty of practicing at home. It's completely your own space. Your little moment of zen, your time to let go. And beginning to bring that thought to the mind, letting go. Letting go of your day. Letting go of any stresses or strains. Let go of your breath and allow it to just return to a natural inhale and exhale. Just thinking about that idea of a soft breath. What is a soft breath? How does it feel? What sensations does it bring to the body? You may stay here or you may extend your legs away into your full Shavasana. Relaxing, letting go. Softening the breath. Perhaps you imagine your body just floating around, a big ball of candy floss like a cloud. It's holding you, supporting you everywhere you need it. You're completely comfortable, completely at ease. There's no tension anywhere, as you can let go and just trust that you're being held. Held in this ball of softness with your soft breath, and then bringing your attention back to the top of your head and sending this notion of softness down the forehead, around the eyes, the cheeks, the lips. Release the tongue from the top of the mouth. Soften the jaw, let it go. Soften the neck, the shoulders. Let them melt down. Softening the chest, softening the heart. Softening the ribs, the belly, each vertebrae all the way down the back of the spine. Take a moment to soften from the bottom of the head all the way to the base of the tailbone. Noticing how the body relaxes. Paying attention to softening each vertebrae one at a time. Softening the hips, the glutes, the thighs. Relaxing, softening the knees and the calves, the heels, the whole foot, the toes. Just noticing how light your whole body feels as you completely let go. You may stay here in your Shavasana for as long as you wish. Or in your own time, drawing left knee into your chest, right knee into your chest. Softly rocking over to the left hand side, the side that allows us to relax, to let go. Keeping your eyes slightly closed, bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Place the palms down onto the knees. Lift up long and tall in the body like a beautiful golden string that's holding you there. And then flipping the hands over so the backs of the hands are now on the tops of the knees, lightly touching our thumb and index finger in our chin mudra, this symbol of being present, sealing our practice, of taking all of these little sensations, this sense of softness and beauty in the body with us for the rest of our evening, the rest of our week. In your own time, fluttering open your eyes, allowing that light back in, maybe allowing a smile in gratitude to yourself for taking the time this evening just for you, the time to care for yourself. To turn the switch off, to relax into your evening. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me this evening. I wish you a beautiful night. Namaste.